crafty pieces, Angel Holt, Holt Designs. I'm here to show you another Halloween tutorial, and this tutorial comes with a over on my Etsy. You'll have a download, and this is the download, and these are all the separate parts that we're going to use for an altered Halloween bucket. So it's over in my Etsy. It's $2.99. All of these have been scaled perfectly to fit a bucket like this. You know, you can find a little bucket container. You can even use a mason jar. You can use anything. But what I mean by tailored to a bucket or whatever is that their dimensions are smaller or sized up to make it look proportional. All of these are at 300 DPI and great quality, and you can print them off. I would suggest printing them off on a light heavyweight cardstock because you're going to want that stiffness for your bucket. Okay, this is just a simple bucket I got at Joann's for like 25 cents during their spring sale last year. And this is a piece of floral foam in there, and all I'm going to do is paint this bucket black, and I'm going to paint it with Dina Wakley's Media Black Gesso. I'm going to paint it all black. I'm even going to paint the inside of this black, and then once I get all of that painted and everything, I'll come back and we'll start putting this together. Okay, so let me get this painted and get these cut out and do all the fussy cutting, and then we'll get started. Okay, the bucket is painted black, but I do want to do some other decoration on it. So I am going to take a little bit of the black gesso, just a little, and I'm going to get my brush here so I can stir it. Okay, and then I'm going to get some of this texture paste, Antique Silver Crackle. This is by Ranger. It's the Art Extra I can't say that daggone word. It is by Finnabar, one of my favorite artists. And ooh, I need to stir it up. So I'm going to add some silver texture paste to this black, and then I'm going to mix it a little bit, and I want a silvery black consistency here. I'm going to take some off my brush. So and then I'm going to take it and I'm going to pounce this all over. Okay, now what I'm going to do is just take what's left over and kind of whoosh it like that, and then, because I want a little more silver. This is just adding texture, and, you know, just because it still has that pouncing texture where I use this sponge, and this is just going over. This is just adding some of that, a little more silver. and I'm just pulling it across like that. Kind of makes it look like a cauldron in a way, maybe. But yeah, that texture paste is by Prima Marketing, Art Extravagance. There, I said it that time. Art Extravagance, and they have a lot of cool mixed media products out. Very awesome. Alright, I'm going to hit this with a heat gun, and we are done with the outside of the can, and I'm going to clean up my mess here. You always want to clean up and stuff. I'll move that in a minute. Let me heat gun this. Okay, well what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this tray aside because that is my painting tile, or if you want to call it. Okay, so now we have our foam in there. Okay, I have cut out all the pieces here. You get 3 bats, 2 pumpkins, the little girl, a black cat, the little pumpkin that she's going to hold here, and a skull and the moon. Now, I'm going to show you how to use all of these, and it's going to be like she's holding the moon like a balloon. So we're going to work on that. And then I pulled out some glitters that I want to play with. I want to glitter up my pumpkins here, and I'm just going to use some glossy accents. And let's see, how about that? Let me give me a piece of paper, because glitter is messy. I'm going to do a little bit on there. So right here on the pumpkins, I'm just going to highlight just certain areas that I want glittered. I'm not doing the whole pumpkin, you know, just in the lighter areas of the pumpkin there. And this is Fire Opal by Martha Stewart Crafts. Okay, leave that on there for a little bit. I'm going to do the same thing to this pumpkin. And what this does, this just adds some shimmer and some glitter to the altered piece. So, and then I'm going to, I don't know if I'm going to add, no, I'm not going to add to him because he's, okay, so I'm going to let them dry a moment. Now here, I'm going to go ahead and glue on the little pumpkin here. Let me see. Oh, I'm going to put some on this side to make it look like she's holding the pumpkin. There we go. Alright, so there she is. She's holding the little pumpkin. And then we are going to get a piece of craft wire. This is just a regular, I think it's 24 gauge, just or 18 gauge. It's a really just basic craft wire. And I was thinking when I was doing, as I was figuring out what I wanted to do here, I thought about using some washi tape that I had and go around the wire, and I can't find my washi tape that I wanted. My craft room, everybody, it's horrible. It's horrible, y'all. Well, I guess we're not gonna get no craft. Let me see if I can take some off of this. Hold on. That's what I like about washi tape. You can reuse it and reuse it. Oh, snap. Yeah, I can. Okay, cool. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna use a piece. Now, I'm just gonna start at one end. This, striped, washi tape is from, Little Bees. I think Little Bees. I wish I could find that roll. So now what I'm going to do is just wrap this wire. Because I don't, if you've got black wire, hey, that's great. I'm just going to see if this is going to work. Kind of give it some color, like it's a striped string. Kind of like that. Something different. I mean, it's not going to be, something vintagey looking like that. And you just go through there and press it. Like so, and then just rip off. Take your scissors and just trim off the excess. There we go. Alright, so, it's going to be like she's holding on to this. So I'm going to snip it off right there. Okay, so I'm going to put it, kind of curve it a little bit like that. And I'm going to use hot glue for this little section here. There we go. Wipe off your excess. And then here's the moon. And we're going to make it look like she's holding the moon. Okay, I'm going to lift her off my table. There we go. Alright. Oop. That didn't stay. Well, gonna have to get it to stay. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is just put some hot glue onto here. And lay that down on there like that. I'm going to let this, and I'm just going to add a little more hot glue. Okay. Alright, I'm going to have to let this dry a little bit before I go fooling with it. So I'm going to set that aside as well. Now you have a skull and everything. So I'm going to dump the glitter off of my pumpkins here. See? Pretty. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Now I'm going to use my tool kit I got with these little funnels. Let's just see how this bad boy works. I love tools. I love crafting tools. A new tool and I'm like, okay, let me have it. I want it. So, but I've really, stepped back from doing that a lot now. I get things that are practical. Here we go. That worked good. Alright. Alright, let's go to here while this dries. Alright, now the first thing you want to do is figure out what's going to be your front. So I'm going to use this as my front. Okay, and now there's lots of options that you can do to use like a filler. You can use, like I got some of this green moss from the floral department, and Spanish moss. You can use some mesh if you want, but I'm going to use the Spanish moss, and I'm going to tell you something about Spanish moss. It's really, really messy, but I like it, so. Now what I'm going to do is just pinch off or cut off some, because it gets everywhere. Okay, so you want to stuff it down around. Ugh, got it everywhere. See where I put that paper? You want to stuff it around there so that it covers that thing. Now, I'm not going to add any hot glue to it because I think it's not necessary because we're going to be putting a lot of pieces in there that's going to hold it down. And, oh, I got to brush that stuff off me. Okay, so now we have that. Now, you're going to have to put her on a stick. It is inevitable that you're going to have to do that. So, and I'm wondering what I could do here to make this just a little more. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Okay, to make this a little more stable so that your little thing doesn't flop, you are actually going to use a piece of wire, and you're going to use it as, you're going to put it just like that, and you're going to use it as a, an anchor or something, like more stability to hold that piece. So you're going to measure, perfect, and then I'm going to glue, hot glue. Now this will be, the way you set it on your table or whatever. Of course, there's going to be a back side and a, your good side. So, all right. Now I want to check. I'm going to let that dry a moment, and I want to check to see how this. Oh yeah, see, look, it's barely moving now. That's what it needed. And just for added security, I am going to put a string on the back of this, just for storage security and everything like that. Now, I'm sure there are many other options you can do, but this is the way I'm going to do it. I did one of these shabby chic style last year for Christmas, and it's stored beautifully. And you can find it here on my channel, Altered Shabby Chic Bucket. I think that's what it was called. And you can find it here on my channel. Okay, so I'm just going to do this. And what I might end up doing, I think, is just painting this black. I don't like the washi tape. I love the washi tape, but I just don't like it for this particular project. There we go. I just think it's a little much. But again, if you have black wire, you can double up on it or whatever you want to do. Now I'm just going to snip this end off. Flush. Oh yeah, look at that. It's so much more stable. Because that's a big moon. And you can snip off any of the excess glue. Like that. Alright. Yeah, I like that. It's cute. Okay, now, like I said, you're going to have to put a stick because you got to have something to hold her down. So, as you can see, I'm going to glue it like going down her leg here. So, we're just going to add a generous. Oh, and a lot of people ask me about this glue gun. It's a Sure Bonder detail tip glue gun. You can find them at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, online at Amazon, online at Joann's. Just put in Sure Bonder detail tip glue gun. There we go. Now you can't see. And this is a regular wooden dowel. Just your average wooden dowels. Like these. Just your average. Things. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to make sure and I'm going to press this as far down as I can. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? That's so cute. Yeah, I'll definitely. I just thought of something I should have done. I should have glittered my moon. So I'm going to tell you what. I hate when I think of something. Do you always do that? You think of something you want to do after you've done installed it? It's normally the way it works. So, I tell you what, let me come back to that. Let me decide if I want to do it. I don't know yet. I'm really wishy-washy about that one. So, but I am going to paint that black. The little string though. Okay, so now the next thing we're going to do is I gave you all of these little wonderful pieces here. Now we're going to put a bat like it's on the moon. I'm hoping you can see it. Like I'm going to put a bat right there. And just use glossy accents. I'm losing my voice. Okay. Now on this one, I'm going to use a piece of wire. And I'm going to, if you can hear my family arguing in the background, they're arguing over a TV show and about the outcome of it, and it's annoying. They do that every other night when something new comes on. Now where the heck is my, I just had my daggone wire. Oh. Oh, there it is on the floor. No wonder I couldn't find it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is take some wire, regular wire, and I'm going to kind of make it look like the bats are flying, you know, kind of like overhead. And I'm just going to leave this wire like this, and then I'm going to press it down in there. And then on this one, I'm going to bend the wire kind of like that. You want to condition your wire. And this gives it another three-dimensional aspect to the piece as well. Okay, and I'm going to glue that right on there like that. And see what it does. It looks like the bats are flying behind her. And then I'm going to do, let's do one. Let's see, I'm going to do a longer one. Ugh, excuse me, my allergies are terrible. Okay. Let's put one behind here and kind of curve it the way I want it to curve. Like that. Then I'm going to snip a little bit more off. And then grab my other bat. And then I'm going to glue that onto there like that. Now look at that. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. Okay, I also pulled out some flowers. I also pulled out, I made me a rosette using my silhouette. We have a scary skull. We've got pumpkins. So I'm going to put my bigger pumpkin, and I am going to glue a piece of wire on the back of the pumpkin, like this. I'm going to make a loop and put a piece of wire so that all I have to do is just poke them in there like that. Plus it gives your pumpkin stability as well. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. You're just going to make a little loop like that, and then just going to glue it on there. Okay, I'm going to let those dry a minute. You're going to do the same thing with your cat if you want the cat in there. That was an option. And then the skull. Okay. Again, you're just prepping your pieces like so. Alright. And one more for the glue. Let go of me. Okay. You're going to do that one like that. Alright. Okay, so I made this flower last year, never used it, so I thought maybe it'd be pretty to use there. This is also a Prima flower. They have, let's see, yeah, they have the big pretty ones. This comes from Prima's, oh, there that stuff is. Oh, I found it. Yeah, Little Bee is what that was. Okay. These come from the Forever Green collection. They look Halloween. Honestly, they do. They got the Halloween colors, so glad I have those. So, all right. And also, I have not parted with this yet. This was a Prima vine called Harvest Nightfall, the Trick or Treat collection, and this is the last one. And it would look so awesome, and I'm going to put it up through here to make it like vines that come in behind. This is my last one, and I'm actually going to use it. Oh, they need to come out with more stuff like this. I do not know why I hate it when companies come out with some awesome stuff and you can think of a million projects to use them on, and they want to discontinue it. Ugh, irks me every time. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that. Well, that went everywhere, didn't it? Oh, there it is. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to add some hot glue. Like that. And I'm going to put it down in there like that. We'll trim that off. We'll have it. I want it like that because I want it. Let me add my pumpkins. So now I'm going to put some pumpkins. There's one pumpkin. There's two pumpkins. See, I want it like she's in a pumpkin patch. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna do it that way. There we go. Push that down. Let's see, let me put that pumpkin back there like that. So you can see what I'm doing here. I really like that flower there. Here's a little bitty pumpkin that fell off. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to add my cat, make it look like he's sitting right beside the pumpkin. Isn't this cute? This is coming together so cute. Okay. Oh, where did the thing go? I made this polymer clay pumpkin last week, and I cut it in half, and I have the intention to use it, but I think I'm going to use my polymer clay pumpkin on this. And let me know if you want me to do a video and show you how I made this. A lot of people don't do polymer clay, but you know, here's the back of it, and then here's the front of it. If you want me to show you how I did it, just let me know, and I would like your feedback to let me know. And see, I had it intended for a necklace, but it's just really Halloween like that. Isn't that cute? Look at that. It's just perfect. So I am going to glue this flower down, and I'm going to put that flower right there, and then I'm going to put my pumpkin beside my cat. Like so, and I'm going to set it like that. There we go. Now I don't know if I'm going to use my skull or not. I added that in the digital download in case you did want to use it. Now, I am going to pull some components out of this paper pack by Carta Bella. I had talked about it in a craft haul video earlier, like last week or week before last. And I really thought this collection was pretty, and this was one of my favorites. And they have all of these wonderful little stickers and stuff. Now, of course, this is not in the digital download, but what I'm going to show you is that how you incorporate my digital download with other products. So right here we have a banner that says Happy Halloween, which is too large for this project. But you have, you know, like 31, you have spooky, you can put that in there on the front. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to put my rosette together. Now if you have a silhouette cameo, this is one of the 99-cent designs, and it's a 2-piece. And what I do is I glue the ends together like so. Kind of give it a press, and then I fold it down like that to see how it's going to look, which is beautiful. So you just do it like that. Now I gotta get a little piece of paper and cut out a fussy circle. Yeah, this is a long tutorial, ladies. I'm sorry, but I wanted to show you all of the steps here on how to do it. Okay, there's a circle. Ah! Sometimes these can get annoying. Okay. What I'm going to do is put some glue around there and glue that down and hold it. You've got to hold these for a minute till the glue sets. So this is looking really cute. I think it's turning out awesome. It's very dimensional, as you can see, and you can even put some lights, and I had some tiny LED lights some dang where. I hate when I hide stuff from myself. I knew I had another pack. Those are Christmas lights. Oh. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, this should be dry. There we go. And I'm going to put a little circle on the back here, just for added security. Okay. There we go. Now, you can put that on the front, or you can create another, like create a lolly, which is what I'm going to do. I call these lollies, because they're really cute. Okay, you're going to get a wooden dowel again. And we're going to create a lolly that's going to be in the back here. So basically what you're going to do is just put a nice helping of hot glue on here. And I cut this lolly out using the Cartabella paper collection. And this collection is called Spooky. So There we go. Just hold it down, and then you're going to measure, and I'm just going to leave it as it is, and we'll see how it does. Alright, so now what you can do is decorate your lolly, and I'm going to do that with a little bit of ribbon, like this sheer ribbon here. I go all out when it comes to stuff. I do apologize about my allergies. They're just horrible. Horrible, horrible. Okay, I'm going to knot that right there, and then I'm going to glue it so that it stays. I'm going to let that dry. And in the middle of my lolly, I'm thinking about using, I'm definitely going to be using one of these stickers, but I just want to know which one I want to use. Like, you got the Happy Halloween right here, really pretty. You got the word spooky, I love that. And, you know, really, really pretty stuff here. I love this collection. Also, they have a calendar, like a countdown piece to this collection, like this. This is my favorite piece. And then, of course, they have like the 31, so you can use that if you wanted. Love this collection. So, okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to bring it around the front here, and I'm going to tie it like that. And then I'm going to put just a simple bow. Nothing drastic or anything. Just make sure it's pulled tight. And then you're going to glue it also to the front, because you don't want it sliding down no matter what, and you don't want it to come undone. So, and then I'm going to trim. Always cut in an angle. Okay, so I think what I've chosen to use is the word spooky, because I think it's just going to be perfect. Now, straighten your lolly out and make sure you eyeball it and try to get it as centered as you can. Looks wonderful to me. And then I'm going to put this in the very back and see how far I can go with this. Oh yeah. Cute. Look at that. Isn't that darling? I just love it. I just love it. I love it. I don't care. I love it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the black paint and I'm going to paint this up, and then we'll pull out some more things like I'm going to, oh, I tell you what I do have. Where did I set it? I pulled it out because I saw it and I was like, gotta use it. Well, fiddle. Let me find it and I'll be right back because we've got to decorate, at least put some ribbon along the bottom. So I will be right back, okay? Okay, what I've done so far is I just put some black and white polka dotted ribbon around the bucket, and I made two bows. I made one out of purple ribbon and then one out of the polka dotted ribbon. Why is my screen so dark? Huh. Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm putting, like, these are stickers from that collection, that paper collection. And what I'm doing is I'm just simply, like, putting a piece of wire onto there. And then onto a black piece of cardstock and butting that up to the edge there like that. Just give it a firm press. Then take your scissor and cut this out like so. Figure out where you want to put it. And we'll put it back here. Let's see. Well, shoot. Okay. Watch where I put it. There we go. Now I'm going to put it right in there. It says boo. As you can see there, it says boo. And I'm trying to fix my bow here. I might change up this bow. I don't know. It looks a little chunky for this. I don't know. I just don't know. It's like one of them things, you know. So that's basically it. You know, you just put everything on wires and stuff, and then you create this beautiful festive Halloween 3D scenery, and you just have fun with it. And again, that paper line is from Cartabella, and it's called Spooky. Also, the download will be on my Etsy. A link will be in the description box down below, and it's only $2.99. And I wanted to show you, like I said before, I wanted to show you how you can integrate my digital images or collections into other collections. So, you know, and they go very well, and how you can take them and revamp everything. Also, let me know if you want me to teach you how to do the pumpkin and polymer clay. I want to thank Prima for all their stuff that they come out with. I wish you would come out with a more vines like this. I think they would be absolutely beautiful. They're fun to work with, and they definitely add a different aspect to all your crafting and stuff. But yeah, just have fun with it. And silhouette, if you have your silhouette cameo, try their rosettes. I absolutely love them. They're super cute, and they're really easy to put together and stuff. So, and as you see, I painted that black, and I also painted this stick black here, and then I have my little bats on wire and everything. So, but yeah, that's the way it looks. And if you have any questions or anything, let me know. I'd be more than happy to answer them for you. And but I really enjoy this process. I'm going to put a little hot glue at the end of that. But yeah, so like, share, and subscribe if you've done so already. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, now Snapchat, and on here. So be sure to share. And until next crafty project, I'll see you then. Stay for photos. Bye-bye.